Your morning news now. Funerals continue this morning for the 21 victims of last week's school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Amory Jo Garza and Maite Rodriguez were buried yesterday. The girls were fourth grade classmates at Robb Elementary School. Each was just 10 years old. The Texas Department of Public Safety says school district's police chief Pete Arenado has not responded to a request from investigators for a follow-up interview. Happening today, the White House will announce the U.S. is sending more advanced rocket systems and munitions to Ukraine. The president says the new arms shipment will enable Ukraine to strike key battlefield targets more precisely. Air surveillance radar, anti-tank weapons, helicopters, tactical vehicles, and spare parts, are also on the way to Ukrainian soldiers. This is the 11th package of U.S. security assistance to Ukraine. The Atlantic hurricane season officially gets underway today. Meanwhile, at least 10 people are dead in Mexico after Hurricane Agatha made landfall in Oaxaca as a Category 2 storm on Tuesday. It was the strongest hurricane to come ashore from the Pacific before June. Power crews will continue working to restore power to thousands affected by Memorial Day storms in Minnesota. The National Weather Service there says preliminary reports show 4 tornadoes touched down in western Minnesota on Monday, along with strong winds and hail. Cities across that region report extensive damage to buildings, but no deaths or serious injuries came from those storms. New York State is putting its gas tax on hold starting today for the next 6 months. The so-called gas tax holiday will run through December 31st. Now, without tax, drivers will save at 16 cents per gallon, and experts estimate the total savings will be $585 million for drivers. China's largest city ended its 2-month lockdown this morning. Shanghai has been locked down to keep down the spread of COVID-19 since April. Public transportation will be back up and running, but schools will continue to be on a voluntary basis. Gyms and theaters remain closed, and most businesses are only allowed to open to 75% of their capacity.
It's all in good fun. We love the Royals.
4 days of celebrations kick off today in London for Queen Elizabeth's record-breaking 70 years on the throne. Across the city, shops and streets will be decorated for the Jubilee. Events include military parades, a church service, and a pop concert outside Buckingham Palace.
73 degrees today. Overall, much cooler and mostly cloudy. Northwest winds light at 5 to 10 miles an hour.
It's another day of waiting in the Johnny Depp-Amber Heard defamation trial. The first full day of deliberations ended without a verdict yesterday. Depp sued his ex-wife after she wrote an op-ed about domestic abuse. Now, the actor claims the article ruined his career, even though his name did not appear in that article. Heard countersued after Depp's lawyer called her allegations a hoax. Summer hours at the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge Summer Visitor Center hours start today. The La Crosse District Visitor Center will be open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 3. The center will be closed on all federal holidays as well as June 13th for a staff meeting. We'll post all of this information at news8000.com. Well, many men may be missing out on preventative care. A new poll coming out this morning finds almost 2/3 of men believe they are naturally healthier than others in general. The survey on behalf of Orlando Health also found 1/3 of men don't think they need annual health screenings. It is the 1st of June, so that means the first No Mow May is now over. In La Crosse, nearly 1,500 yards went unmowed with signs to show it was done on purpose to create a pollinator-friendly yard to help the bee population. If you still have those signs, you can drop them off at City Hall or save them to use next year. If you plan on mowing today, keep in mind, according to city code, grass clippings should not intentionally be placed in the street, gutter, or alley. And it's the 1st of June, so that also means it is World Reef Awareness Day. And in recent years, the world's reefs have been in decline due to coral bleaching. In the Florida Keys and the Caribbean, 90% of reefs are in decline. World Reef Awareness Day reminds us what we can do to help. 2 simple changes involve using reef-safe sunscreen at the beach and eliminating single-use plastic from your lifestyle.
Cloudy skies here for most of the morning and also into the early afternoon. Could see some partial clearing later today, but do expect the skies to remain mostly cloudy. High of about 73. Light northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour.
All right, thanks a lot, Derek. And don't forget to keep up with the news of the day at news8000.com. And also, we'll have the latest updates on today's top stories at News 8 Now at noon. CBS Mornings follows us here. I'm Jordan Fremstad. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great day.